Is time travel possible? Exploring stories, science, and mysteries. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're diving into one of the most intriguing and mind-bending topics of all time. Is time travel possible? And not only that, we're going to take a look at some of the most fascinating stories of alleged time travelers who have become legends on the internet and beyond. Some of these stories have been caught on camera, while others remain shrouded in mystery, leaving us to wonder, are these real or just wild theories and hoaxes? We'll also be exploring a few legendary incidents like the mysterious Rudolf Fenz case, the Andrew Carlson time traveler saga, the bizarre mysterious person in Mike Tyson's match, the Time Traveler Hipster, and even some ancient artifacts and tools that suggest, well, maybe time travel could be possible after all. So buckle up because we're about to take a wild ride through time. Let's jump in. Before we get into the legendary stories, let's first address the big question. Is time travel really possible? The concept of time travel has been around for centuries, often brought up in science fiction. But is there any scientific basis for it? In the world of physics, the idea isn't as far-fetched as you might think. According to Albert Einstein's theory of relativity, time is not a constant. It can be bent and warped by extreme gravitational forces, such as those produced by black holes or the speed of light. This is known as time dilation, and it has been observed in experiments involving astronauts and high-speed particles. Essentially, the faster you travel through space, the slower you move through time. So, if you could travel near the speed of light, you might experience time passing differently than on Earth. That's one possibility, but there are still many theories to explore. But let's move beyond theory and into the world of real people and events that have raised eyebrows about the potential of time travel. Is time travel possible? Exploring stories, science, and mysteries. Let's begin with one of the most famous and chilling time travel stories, the Rudolf Fenz incident. This strange event first appeared in a 1951 science fiction magazine, but over time it's become an urban legend that people still talk about to this day. In the story, a man named Rudolf Fenz mysteriously appeared in Times Square, New York City in 1950. He was dressed in clothing from the 19th century, an old suit, a bowler hat, and shoes that looked ancient. When authorities investigated his identity, they discovered something even more bizarre. Rudolf Fenz had disappeared from the same area over 75 years earlier, in 1876. Now, we all know that the story sounds like something out of a time travel movie, but it remains one of the most intriguing and mysterious accounts. Some speculate that Fenz was a time traveler, while others argue that it's simply a well-crafted urban legend. Either way, it's a story that keeps us questioning the nature of time itself. Is time travel possible? Exploring stories, science, and mysteries. Next up, we have the bizarre story of Andrew Carlson, a man who appeared out of nowhere in 2003, claiming to be a time traveler from the year 2256. Now I know what you're thinking. This sounds like the plot of a bad movie, right? But the details of this case are both strange and unsettling. Carlson allegedly appeared in New York, and after having no prior investment experience, began making stock trades that would yield him millions of dollars in a matter of weeks. His incredible success raised suspicion, and soon the FBI got involved. When questioned, Carlson reportedly told agents that he was a time traveler and that he had traveled back in time to prevent certain catastrophic events and stock market crashes from occurring. He claimed that his time machine was hidden in a secret location. But before we could get any concrete answers, Carlson was arrested. However, before he could be properly questioned, he mysteriously disappeared without a trace. Was he really a time traveler, or was it all just an elaborate scam? We'll probably never know, but it's a case that continues to fuel the imagination of time travel enthusiasts. Is time travel possible? Exploring stories, science, and mysteries. Moving on, let's talk about a truly bizarre moment that happened during a Mike Tyson boxing match in 1995. During one of Tyson's fights, a mysterious man was spotted in the crowd wearing an outfit that seemed decades ahead of its time. The individual was dressed in a futuristic, almost sci-fi looking outfit that seemed completely out of place compared to the fashion of the 90s. This strange person quickly caught the attention of viewers and conspiracy theorists alike. Was this just a random fan with an unusual sense of style, or could it have been a time traveler attending the match from the future? Some people think the man was wearing clothes that didn't match the era, possibly hinting at a visitor from another time. Of course, this remains just a mystery, but it's a perfect example of how time travel stories often pop up in the most unexpected places. Narrator host. Now let's talk about the famous Time Traveler Hipster. This one went viral thanks to a photo that was taken in 1941 at the opening of the Hoyts Regent Theatre in Canada. In the photograph, you can see a group of people gathered for the event, but one person stood out in particular. A man in the crowd wearing clothes that looked like something from the 21st century, including a t-shirt, sunglasses, and a modern camera. Many online commenters suggested that this person might be a time traveler who got caught in the wrong place and time. The image went viral and sparked endless discussions on forums about the possibility of time travel. But could it simply be a case of someone ahead of their time with an eccentric style? Or did this person slip through time's cracks? We might never know, but it certainly made for some fascinating discussions. Alongside this, there have been reports of tools and artifacts found throughout history that seem out of place. Items like the Antikythera mechanism, a mysterious device believed to be an ancient analog computer, and the Baghdad battery, which could have been an ancient power source, both raise the question: did advanced technology exist in the distant past, and could it have been used by time travelers to leave clues for us? Narrator host. At the end of the day, time travel remains one of the most captivating and mysterious concepts known to humanity. Whether it's the Rudolf Fenz incident, the Andrew Carlson case, or the mysterious person in Mike Tyson's match, these stories have captured our imagination and sparked countless theories. But as of now, we still don't have concrete proof that time travel is possible. What we do know is that time, as we understand it, is a strange and malleable thing. Could some of these stories be real? Maybe. Could they just be coincidences, hoaxes, or incredible pieces of fiction? Also maybe. But one thing is for sure, the mystery of time travel will continue to captivate us for years to come. So, what do you think? Could time travel be real? Or is it all just wishful thinking? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed this video. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on more mind-bending topics like this one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Time is strange, and who knows, maybe we'll be talking about time travel again very soon.